Welcome to Kash and Dash Unscripted, episode 325 with Owen Dashner
and Ted Kaasch
and Denlis Bertrand.
Now, Bertrand, God, Ted, how long have you known him now? Sorry, it's been a while though. To be fair, so we haven't seen you. Ted, starts to mispronounce names.
I like that you're stepping in on this episode, Denlis.
You're welcome.
I'm glad you took time out of your busy World Cup watching schedule and posting on WhatsApp, like it's your job. With your friends.
I forgot that you guys have WhatsApp too.
Let's hang on. How much time?
The amount of mumbling he does on that.
I know. Well, he was talking to somebody about. He answered a phone call while I was sitting in here, taking notes and prepping like a professional. Yeah. Denlis is over here talking loudly. I don't even know what you said to whoever you were talking to.
The point was that you don't understand what I'm saying. So
okay,
yes.
All right.
I spoke like that intentionally.
But
I was speaking English.
How long has this been going now? 8 months? The World Cup?
Wow.
This is the longest.
No. The World Cup started literally the day before College World Series.
Oh, man. Okay, so who is your team? Just give it to us. Don't look at me like I'm dumb. No, who's your team?
I'm not looking at you. I'm looking at the microphone. But
he's a Messi fan.
I am a Messi fan.
Because he had a whole Messi rant for like 30 minutes on his damn WhatsApp yesterday, and I never check out the stories. All of a sudden, I'm just watching him, and he's like, and then I couldn't understand what he's saying because he was mumbling so much about it because he was so passionate about his Argentina, and then bashing everybody on Messi.
Because it wasn't meant for you, Ted, and you, Owen. So it was meant for my Trinidadian friends. And they would understand every word because I got a lot of messages after wanting to know why.
Feels kind of discriminatory, but whatever.
Well, I mean, if I speak my language, my proper Trinidadian, the way that we speak, my Creole, it will be hard for you guys to understand. So I have to take my time and speak like this so that you all understand what I'm saying. It's just the truth. But my team is Spain. Spain is my team, but I want Messi to win a second World Cup. So that's just it.
All right, so are you checked out now? Like, are you done?
No, today is the rest day.
Oh, it's the rest day.
Yeah, there's no matches. That's why I could come today, because if there was a match, I would have to call in sick.
I would have to call in sick. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I'll have to call in sick.
And then who's going to really cover that? Aiden calls in, you call in.
It's priorities. You have to understand priorities. And football is a priority.
I thought we were a priority at one point.
We were. Of course you are.
Way down
you
the
still
list.
are.
Way down the list.
It's just, like if I had to choose between football World Cup once every 4 years and the Kash and Dash Show, I would choose the Kash and Dash Show.
Oh, okay. We pay him to say that. Literally. But, okay.
So, do you have a team you're rooting for, by the way?
No. I have not watched 1 minute of it. I am interested, but not enough to be invested.
My son's been watching most of the games, and so he's been keeping up with everything. Since my mom's from Brazil and that side of the family's from Brazil, I'm going for Brazil. But I can't say I've watched a whole Brazil match. But my Brazilian side of the family has had some great parties.
So today, as of right now, today are there 8 teams left?
Yeah.
So yes.
Who's still in it?
So Brazil is home.
Okay.
No, Brazil is home. They're not there.
Oh.
They've gone home.
Oh, dang it.
So it's
That's how he talks to people on WhatsApp.
It's Morocco versus France. It's Spain versus can't remember the next team. I'll tell you just now. I think it's Norway. Norway versus England. Argentina versus Switzerland. And then it's Spain versus, I can't remember who's the other one. It's 8
Is Switzerland the biggest underdog?
Switzerland is between Switzerland and Norway. Those two are the biggest underdogs.
Here's my question. So we each have our different sports that we're passionate about. Obviously, for you, it's soccer, not football.
Hey, it's football,
Ted, it's
not
American
soccer.
football. I love baseball and golf, and I follow a lot of that. But when you're following the World Cup like you do, obviously, is there ever a team that's a Cinderella team? Like I'm gonna compare this to, say, the College World Series in Omaha. Usually, West Virginia came to town, and then Omaha kind of adopted them initially as their we're pretty friendly to underdogs generally.
Yeah.
So
Americans are in general.
Yeah, is it similar to that? Can an underdog ever come in, or are they just going to get worked and they're out of the picture immediately?
It's funny you actually talk about that, because the underdog this year that captured everyone's heart is Cape Verde, which is, Cape Verde? That's an island off the coast of Africa, of the southwestern coast of Africa.
Okay.
Cape Verde. And It's a population of 500,000 people on that island. They made it to the World Cup, and they actually made it to the round of 32. So the round before this one, Argentina is the one that sent them home. Imagine they made it to the round of 32, and giants like Germany ended up going home in the group stage.
And the U.S. this year, this is the furthest they've ever made it, right?
Yep.
Like
round of
weird.
16. Yeah.
Okay, Denlis, I want your opinion on two things.
USA.
I want your opinion on the red card situation.
Okay.
And then I want your opinion on how the U.S., Mexico, and Canada have handled hosting the World Cup.
Okay. So I feel like I need a camera for this, but hey, who knows?
Well, you want to switch spots real quick?
No, I feel like I could just be a voice. That works too. So with your first thing, the red card.
Explain what you're talking about first.
Okay, so in soccer, because it's Americans I'm talking to, in soccer, there are two cards that are issued. Yellow is a warning, and red is dismissal. So if you get 2 yellow cards, that equals a red card, and you get dismissal. You could get a straight red card, which is another dismissal, but that's a harsher penalty or a harsher disciplinary action that you get if you get a straight red versus getting 2 warnings.
So you're out of the game at that point.
Yeah. You're sent to the showers. You can't even sit on the bench. You have to go out off the field and into the changing room.
Go to your room. You're going to the shower.
Yeah. Or up in the stands or something. So in Trinidad, we say time to go and take a bid. But anyway, so he got a straight red card for a dangerous tackle where he could have broken the player's ankle with the tackle that he did.
Do you think that he deserved that red card?
Yes, because of the type of tackle that it was.
And do you think that the phone call from the president to FIFA was the reason that he was able to play again?
So that's what the conspiracy theory is saying.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What's your opinion?
If that is true, because I think did Trump actually post and say that he did that?
Yeah.
Okay, so it is true. And since it is true, that is absolute nonsense.
So
it's crazy.
Do you think that was the reason they reversed it?
If it is, he made the request, then I would say that's probably why they influenced it.
He only asked that they look closer at it. He said that was the whole deal.
I think he had an influence in it.
Yeah.
I definitely think he had an influence in it.
Okay.
And the story that FIFA was given is that the disciplinary committee, reviewed it and they thought that it was okay to suspend and I was like, no, that's not gonna work. So
okay, so answer my last question about how are United States, Canada, and Mexico doing as hosting?
I think the 3 countries are actually doing a good job. What I would say is there's issues with certain countries that weren't treated well. For instance, Iran. Well, we know what has been happening with Iran. Mm-hmm. So like their team had to fly in for the games, and then right after the games they had to fly out. So they couldn't stay. They had to go tired, and they were treated badly. And then there were some other teams as well that were treated, but everyone obviously is talking about the Iran situation. And then there are some like countries that are using the World Cup stage to send some very powerful messages, like for instance,
political messages.
Yeah, Ivory Coast has a figure who. A guy who's part of the team, not the team, but the fan base who travels with Ivory Coast, the official fan base that travels with Ivory Coast. He is one of them now, and he literally stands in the stand from the beginning of the match as a statue for the entire 90 minutes, and he does not move. Right?
He holds his hand up like that?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. With what?
A just his hand, yeah. But that is symbolic for someone who was influential in Ivory Coast's independence.
Okay, hang on. I just want to think about the training it takes to hold your arm up in the air for how long is a soccer match? 3 hours? 2 hours?
So
90 minutes. He said.
90 minutes.
But I mean, there's
you have you have 15 minutes halftime.
Can he put his hand down during halftime?
I don't know if he does that, but I know from the time he blows the whistle until the first half is done, he stays like that, and then.
Dude, that would be super hard.
I mean,
that dude probably puts in some training.
He does train. Like
he holds a baby up in the air like
not a baby. He just holds his hand up.
Because
oh my gosh.
I'm already feeling it.
Yeah, right? Like, let's try
And
this
you're
out.
sitting.
Ted is going to leave his hand up in the air the entire rest of the podcast.
This is gonna look really weird, but okay,
That's fine.
I'll try.
It's all fine.
I'll see how long.
Nobody watches video anyway.
Maybe if you put your right hand up, Owen, it would look more even.
I don't think so. Okay, we're going to test this out and see how Ted was complaining in between podcasts here about how much his back was killing him from doing a pull-up contest with his how old is Skylar?
Well,
is she 8?
My 9-year-old and my 12-year-old.
Yeah. 9-year-old and 12-year-old kids, and he evidently lost miserably.
I didn't lose,
and he's
all
complaining like an octogenarian about his the shape his body is in after that whole debacle.
Okay,
so he's going to be holding it up the whole time.
So just so you know, like we were doing pull-ups in the pool, hanging from the diving board. Got to 40. We all got to 40 when we decided that it was time to quit.
Okay.
And it hurts.
All right. So we're gonna I love this.
My fingers are already going numb.
This is kind of Statue of Liberty-esque for you.
Yeah.
I feel like
this is interesting.
His veins on his hands
are
standing out.
That's very veiny. Okay. Let's talk about
and by the way, your hand has dropped and his hand does not. He literally holds it up like this above his head.
Yeah, get it higher, Ted. Get it higher.
He keeps it up there.
Yeah,
that's much better for you.
Is it?
It's a much better look.
It feels better.
Okay.
There you go.
All right, let's leave it there. I love it. Okay. This will cut back on the amount of times he leans on the table and the whole thing.
Yeah, because the table is very shaky.
Can we not talk about the table right now?
Yeah,
that's
nothing to do with you putting your entire body weight on your elbows. But so
you are really tough on me today.
Deservedly so. In between takes here, you guys were roasting me. So here we go.
I think you were
tagging my personal accounts and whatever not.
Oh God.
Whatever not.
Had to bring that out of the archives. Okay, so Ted, how did the RIA go last night? You guys were both there. I wasn't able to make it. Prior commitments and whatnot, even though I did promise Andy I would be there. I don't know why.
It was a short speech, short to the point. Probably, I don't know. What would you say? 25, 30-minute speech?
I think it was like 30 minutes.
And then Q&A.
Okay.
And we were wrapped by 8:15.
Higher.
I know, but I gotta
use your other hand for that. That has to be higher.
I'm struggling already, man. And Van took questions. We gave away I don't remember 40 books. You did a autograph signing.
Yep.
But probably one of the busiest after events, as far as our happy hour event we do.
Yeah.
There had been 40 people in there consistently for at least 2 hours.
Yeah, because it finished early. That's why. So when I got home, my wife was like,
is that really
wow, she's so happy to see me. So
I don't know how this guy does this for 90 minutes. My shoulder is on fire.
You're fine. You just power through. Okay. So I had this no, you can't do that. He just switched arms.
I'm dying. I'm done.
Okay. He gave up.
90 minutes. That's powerful. I'd have to really.
You get a red card for that.
And the point behind it is because it is such a hard thing. The players on the field look to him and they get inspiration.
They
when
respect
see that
him for it.
They see him in the stands doing that, and they're like, if he could do that, then we should be able to be work. We should be.
I went 4 minutes.
You have to understand though how really bizarre that had to look to everyone the first time. They're like, dude, sit down already. People in the stands are like, what are you doing, psycho? He's holding his arm up in the air for no reason
at any point
the whole time.
Is he supporting his with the other arm?
No,
I think he just powers through. He's a man.
You do it.
I'll show you.
Yeah,
I'll
I
show
don't have
you the
anything
guy.
to prove. Okay, so pull that up while you're working on that. Okay, so with our lending business, we have
Liquid Lending. Feature sponsor of the podcast.
With Liquid Lending, we have a fractional marketing company that we've worked with. I've mentioned this before. We've been doing some content. So we have newsletters, we've got, social media posts, we've got all the stuff. We're going to be doing a podcast eventually, another podcast, because I need more podcasts in my life. But we
funny, I was talking to Colin about this when we were both in last week. He's like, "What? I don't even know what you're talking about."
And it's happening at his office is the hilarious part.
He's like, I don't know anything about a podcast.
Yeah. So we're doing that, Colin. Anyway, basically, we're going to be doing some meta ads. So on Facebook and Instagram, we're going to be doing some ads for investor capital. So we're we're always raising money. So we have a fund. We put, investor capital in the fund. We pay out between 8 to 10% annualized, consult with your attorney, blah, blah, blah. And then we loan that money out at higher rates. And we basically, that's how the business works.
I was actually talking to a guy at the RIA last night, and he wanted to know if there's some hard money lending companies he could partner or invest in. And I said I'd set up a meeting with you, and he's got a 7-figure amount to invest.
Perfect. Yep. So that's the gist of it. So we're creating some content about this, and our CMO, Marin, and she's great. I mean, we all love working with her. She's, funny and really good at her job and has a great team. But she goes, okay, Owen, I need you to basically do the set of interviews, but it's just me talking into a camera, which I hate.
I mean, could you ever do a podcast where you had
but
nobody
myself?
Yeah.
No, I don't think I could. I have a lot of respect for people.
And I'm kind of surprised because the way that you're able to lead your caffeine cap rates, because you just talk.
Yeah, and nobody listens. So I guess, maybe that checks out.
Oh, if that was the case, nobody'd show up.
But anyway, so she's like, all right. And I had a very specific set of instructions. So I had a 4-page thing where you have to have no fan on or no AC on in the background. It has to be really quiet, which is challenging when you're home officing, right? So there's that. And then she's like, here's your script. And it was basically it was probably about a minute, 60-second video clip that I had to shoot. But I'm like, do I have to memorize all? I don't know how I'm going to look right at because that was part of the thing. I have to look right at the camera. But it's my phone.
You need one of his readers.
So here's what happened. So I go, so I have to memorize this whole thing and then just talking to the camera naturally, which I could do that, but I don't like it.
No,
it doesn't feel natural to me. I'm judging myself the entire time I'm doing it. Yeah. I'm like, oh, I sound like I'm reading from a script. This is not authentic. I'm always judging myself whenever I'm doing it.
Totally.
And she goes, no, download a teleprompter app, which basically does exactly what a teleprompter does. You copy the script, upload it into the app, and then it'll appear on the screen and about the speed that you're talking. And you just read the lines and you're looking already right at the camera. So it shouldn't matter, right? So I download this one and I said, okay, what are they? Because there's a million apps out there and some of them are garbage and some, and she goes, try this one. And she mentioned one. So I download it and they had a free trial.
You remember what it was called?
Evil Eyes.
Okay.
Yeah. Sounds legit. So I'm like, okay. So I download this app called Evil Eyes, and it does what it says it's supposed to do, right? You copy your script, you upload it. You can choose the speed at which it appears on the screen, and all that. So I'm trying to get through this thing, and some of the script is written in a way that I don't talk normally. So it feels a little inauthentic. It feels like I'm reading, which I am.
You are, yeah.
And so I probably did 15 takes on this. And that was kind of the point. She goes, you're not going to nail it in one take. So she goes, I want to see send me several takes of this. And I'm like, okay, I hate it, but I'm like, all right, I'll do it if this is what we're doing. So I set it all up, but I go, first of all, I don't have the teleprompter thing. And so she gives me that. And then I'm like, I don't know how am I going to put my where do I put my camera, my phone? And she goes, you have to have it at or above eye level. You have to have, this is the setting, the sound, blah, 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 all this stuff. Very specific. And I ordered a selfie stick. Yeah, I know. I know.
Did it have a light ring too?
It did not have a light ring, but I had a selfie stick.
It does beautiful things to your eyes.
Does it?
Yeah.
So I had a selfie stick, but it extends to about 5 or 6 feet, and it has a tripod that it sets on, so you can just set your phone in it, and it's wherever you are. It's pretty slick, actually.
Yeah, most of these pods, where they call tripods, have those availability.
Yeah, I realize I'm describing very old technology here, but I'm old.
I'm just talking.
Yeah. But so I buy this, and it was like $18 on Amazon, so super cheap.
You should have got the light ring.
And I actually have lighting in my office, so it worked out. Anyway, so I set this up and I do, I'm a frustrating 15 takes, and she's like, okay, here's the hero message, and that's basically like your one-liner that's going to be clipped and a short that'll go out to whatever. And so I'm so embarrassed about this, but I'm the only one there. So I'm like embarrassed to myself. It was just a weird process to go through, and it took me forever, but I finally felt like I got the cream of the crap and sent her my best one and then a few others. And she's like, these are great. I don't know what you're complaining about. And so my point in this is, like, when you're in the creative space where you're just free form content creation, like a podcast or whatever, you are 100% your own worst critic.
Of course.
And it's so hard to get validation on that because you don't actually believe it. When she's telling me that it's good, I'm like, we both know it's not. That's what I'm thinking in my head the whole time.
And this room isn't great for that, too.
It is not good for confidence
Yeah,
building.
because we're not going to do that for you.
No. But so
I get it, though, because most men your age don't do this type of thing.
Okay. Anyway, so I get done with this, and it's a free trial, and I'm like, thank God, because I do not want to do that again. I put it on my credit card. You have to enter your credit card number.
Yeah, now it's $100 a month.
Yeah. So it's like $60 or whatever, and I'm like, I'm never going to use this. I'm going to cancel this immediately. So I get on Google Play. And I try to cancel it, and I thought it worked. And then on 5 days later, or 1 week later, I get a notification. Your subscription has just, initiated, and I got charged $60. Point being, I'm like, I'm not doing this just out of principle. So I spend time, and I message the owner of the Evil Eyes or the contact person or whatever. And I'm like, hey, here's the deal. Like, I only needed this one time. It's a great product, but I'm not going to use it enough to justify this. Blah blah blah. Can I get a refund? He's like, it's not me, bro. Like, it's Google Play. You got to fight it out with Google. And I'm like, great. This is going to be super fun. So I got into their like support, drop down or whatever, found the thing, emailed them, and I got it refunded like within 24 hours.
Just so you guys know, if you have an iPhone, you can go to the subscriptions tab, and everything you subscribe for an app is all listed there, and it's one click to unsubscribe to anything that adds to.
But you will still get charged for it unless you request a refund. So that's another pro tip.
It's a lot easier, so you never get to that point.
Okay, so I'm sensing a little iPhone superiority complex.
In this one topic, I'm going to go there. Yeah,
no, they have that for Samsung too.
Yeah, well, it didn't work for you.
Anyway,
or you could have Denlis, and Denlis has actually got one of those special tools that mounts on top of the camera.
Oh, so then I have to organize all this instead of just doing it right when I'm ready in my office.
Might save you some
money.
Okay.
But we have been talking about doing...
It's actually sitting there by his hand. See that right there?
That looks like a broken glass to me.
It's called a teleprompter.
Yeah, see, that's a teleprompter thing right there. So, yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, so the camera connects into here, or like this. And then
you had it the right way.
Oh.
You had it the right way, yep. Mm-hmm.
And then you can read it right off the mirror.
Mm.
But the camera is back here through the two-way.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
The more you know. So product placement, is this what manufacturer is this?
It's
You want to sponsor?
It's like
Elgato
an
episode.
A sign.
Elgato. Yeah, I doubt they have money for sponsorships.
Oh, they do.
They do?
They have a lot of money.
Okay. All right. Denlis, reach out to him.
Yeah. Product
but
placement
anyway,
is perfect.
This is the guy that I was telling you about. Look at his posture. You see?
Oh, yeah. That's much higher than Ted's hand was.
So it's not from...
show the camera.
It's not from Ivory Coast. It's from the Democratic Republic of Congo.
Congo?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay. Here's a plot twist, though. I would bet you he probably actually broke his arm at one point, and he's in a cast. So he has no choice but to hold it that high. That's probably his secret trick.
I bet
because he has a suit and long sleeves on over that. I'm just saying.
Honestly, I was thinking in that jacket, I bet it has something in there that's like a brace, and it holds his hand up because.
No. So this tattoo is who it is. Who he's basically replicated.
Okay, who is that?
That is someone who fought for Congo's independence.
Yeah, so will you look up and find out what the world record is for the longest a person has held their hand up consistently for, please?
Okay.
Can you do that for me, Jamie?
Okay.
My Joe Rogan.
So hey,
reference here.
What? Yeah, I didn't get it. What else has been going on? So you had the Rio last night.
It's been a busy week, man. Like I had 2 days of 4th of July partying, and then yesterday was my wedding anniversary, but we celebrated on Monday.
Okay. What'd you guys do? Anything?
We went just a nice dinner. We
just you two or the kids too?
Just us two. We decided a while ago that we're not buying gifts anymore. Not spending, but we do like a project. So I redid and sanded and stained some pool furniture that we had.
Yourself?
Yep. And then we bought a new umbrella for it. We're also going to put up some new artwork in the living room because we really suck with our designing in our house. And reached out to a buddy that does art. He's going to hook us up with a couple pieces. And then we're going to replace the spindles on the railings going up to the upstairs of the house.
Okay.
Because between the kids wrestling and our dog, we have like 5 missing spindles.
Are they wood right now?
Yeah. And they look like shit. Like it's like the most ghettoest look you've ever seen walking in the house.
No, I get it.
And I can feel like every time somebody walks the judgment. Yeah, I'm like,
you're like, oh, you have a great house.
You know how many times we'll have a party, like, because we have one house party every year.
You can see their eyes going right to it when
I keep the spindles and I'll put some wood glue on them and I stick them in there and it'll be good for like a week.
He's got them velcroed in.
I'm like, just because they look so crappy.
You're like, Ted, is that duct tape? You're like, hey, look over here. It's the bar.
I use wood glue, just so you know. But the dog will press against them because he's like, I like to stick my head through this, so I'm going to break them back out.
It's exactly what it is. It's like a dog, like doggy door, pretty much.
So anniversary, then we have the RIA, and today was the podcast, and then Friday we have our all-day golf outing.
Yeah.
So, this is a busy, busy week.
Yeah, that's going to be fun, man. I'm looking forward to the golf outing.
Yeah, you're going to be there, Owen?
Yeah, I got a team and everything.
Ooh. I think we got 25 teams.
Okay.
Yeah, so far.
Should be a decent little group.
So I'm in the final stages of buying a house like a grown-up, like a normal person with a primary mortgage.
Yeah. And when's it close?
It closes July 30th. So
that's the same day I closed on a big 7-figure property I sold.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Send me some of those dollars.
That'd be a good celebration.
I need it.
Yeah.
But I'll be on vacation during closing.
Oh.
So it's a great plan.
What are you thinking?
Well, they requested it after we had already booked the vacation. So the seller actually came back and said, hey, can you push back closing a couple weeks? So that's what
you're like, maybe we can push a couple more days past that?
That probably would have been smart. But I did not do that.
I'll work with you, but work with me.
I was like, sweet, 2 weeks. Yes, I agree. And then Jen's like, hey, dumbass, we're on vacation that week. Oh, yeah, we'll figure it out.
So where are you moving to now?
So we're moving to Council Bluffs, Bent Tree community. It's a golf course community, and got a bunch of friends there. So it's going to be a definite contrast to our nomadic living. That we have.
You're going to live on a golf course? She's never going to see you
build
again.
a pool.
I can't wait
and experience that fun,
dude. I'm going to live on hole number 13, which is a par 3, right off. Like you walk down my yard and up the tee box, and there's the tee box for hole 13. So
where's Owen? Where's Owen?
Every morning I'm going to be out there working on my
Yeah,
webcam.
how's that work when you live on a golf course? Can you just go out there and?
I don't know, but I'm going to find out.
Yeah,
I will probably.
I always kind of wondered that.
Ask for forgiveness as opposed to permission. But here's the thing. So years ago, we bought a golf cart. We were trying to get my kids kind of acclimated to driving something, and we live in a pretty small town that's 30 miles an hour is the top speed limit there. Most of it's 15. So we bought a golf cart to get them some reps. And so we've had that for a while, but moving into this community, they're like, hey, golf carts are allowed. However, they need to conform to the club and what their parameters are on the golf cart are. And I haven't looked into that yet. So I don't know if we're going to be non-conforming.
Do you have like monster tires on yours? And
no, but we do have when we do have a stereo system. We have a sound bar up top, and it, like my oldest daughter, she likes driving around and blasting her music. So it's pretty fun, I will say.
I have a friend that I used to work with when I used to work at Stereo West, and he went and started his own stereo shop.
Okay.
And I saw him in a golf cart. And I'm like, what the hell is this? It's got like speakers and subs. And he's like, yeah, let me show it to you. And it's got neons underneath, inside. It's got them in the wheels. And then he removes, because it's loud. He removes all the bench seating. There's like literally probably about 25 to 30 batteries underneath there. And yeah, it's completely custom. I go, how much money do you have in this thing? He's like, about $24,000.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. And I feel like we spent way more than I was planning on it. I think ours was like maybe 6.
Yeah.
But it's very nice. It's gas powered. That was one thing I wanted, because those battery powered ones, like you said, generally golf carts usually have 4 to 6 like regular batteries in them, because the whole thing runs on it. But if you have gas, the battery doesn't. But I had to go through this whole thing where I couldn't figure out what was wrong with it. And we live 20 minutes away from the place we bought it from.
Bad gas?
No, it wasn't bad gas. It was just, it was an electrical thing. Yeah. Like it just kept draining the battery. So anyway, Claude ended up solving the issue for me. I had one of the terminals mismatched.
Okay.
On because it had the, like, I think 5 or 6 different connectors to the battery, and I think I had one of them on the negative when it should have been on the positive, or vice versa. But Claude, like, I took, here's a shot of this, here's a shot of this, here's the components, and then I had an answer in like 15 minutes.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I'm basically a mechanic now, is what I'm saying.
You're a mechanic.
Yeah.
Well, I to add a little real estate to this.
Yeah.
I've been working some real estate deals, but also have an investment opportunity that I'm moving forward with. You said you're potentially interested in it, which is really interesting.
Benson?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm down.
So no matter what, I'm buying it. But am I buying it for you? Am I buying it for myself? That's the question. I know you want to see it.
Sounds like we need to do a live walkthrough.
Yeah. I mean, well,
can you get us in there?
Oh, yeah. I got the keys.
Okay.
Yeah. I can go anywhere, anytime I want.
All right. Maybe we can do a live deal signing.
Ooh.
Where Ted is making,
But you guys see it and make sure it makes sense for you.
Yeah. So. Ted is making $1,500 for an assignment fee. This is my negotiator.
$1,500. I'm going to keep it for that.
All right. I just thought I'd sneak that in there. See what I said.
Yeah. If you want to go look at it tomorrow.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Yeah. We can.
Tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah. I just got to look at my calendar and come up with time.
Okay. We're going to do this. We may ink a deal live on the Kash and Dash Show here.
Oh, that might be fun.
But you have to email us to find out. On air at kashanddash.com.
Do you think, before we conclude today, do you think we've gotten an email on that?
Today? I don't know. Let's check it out.
Yeah.
Because we get flooded with emails.
Let's check. So, I just checked the on air at thekashanddash.com. We do not have a question for the day.
Okay.
So if you guys do have a question, real estate related, personal related, if it's too personal, Owen might not answer it, but I might, or on his behalf. But if you do have a question for us, let us know. And also make sure you give us a 5-star review on whatever format you listen to. We love to get a 5-star review on Apple so we can read that publicly. But today has gone everywhere today. Today we talked about the World Cup in detail.
Yeah. I learned a few things.
Talked a little bit about teleprompter. We talked about Owen moving and golf carts.
What do you think you could do that you would have an outside shot of winning the Guinness Book of World Records in? Can you think of your best skill?
I have no idea.
No? Nothing you spend a freakish amount of time on that you feel like most people don't?
There's one time I broke a record in a pancake eating contest.
Really?
And I ate 28 pancakes.
This is
and
my God.
How
big? Wait, hang on. How big were the pancakes? Hold up.
They were regular size.
Okay, so you're talking 6-inch diameter pancakes.
Probably
28.
Yeah, and it was in the Black Hills, South Dakota. I was 14 years old. Probably weighed 125 pounds.
That's why.
And then, but we rode a horse up and a horse down. The horse ride down from that voyage. Ask my mom; she'll tell you the story details. Was rough.
Did you have to make a couple pit stops?
No, but I mean, I was ill on that. The horse going back and forth, all those pancakes in my stomach. Oh my God!
So, okay, when you eat pancakes, are you syrup only? Are you butter and syrup? Are you
syrup only?
Syrup only. Okay, so no butter.
No.
All right, Denlis, do you eat pancakes?
Syrup only, bro.
Syrup only? Mm-hmm. No butter?
And we make it from scratch because we used to do add water before, and then my wife downloaded this. So that one, the complete one where you just add water? No? Apparently, I'm too...
Like instant pancake mix?
Yes.
You just add water. Okay,
yes.
Yeah.
But,
sorry, yeah.
So my wife downloaded this app where she scans barcodes, and it gives her, it rates the food item. So now she scans everything, and it takes us twice as long in the grocery. That's my rant. But she scanned the instant pancakes, and it was bad. So now we make it from scratch.
Dude, I tell you guys what is a really good move is, I think you do. Denlis, do you have one of those Blackstone grills or yes. whatever brand? It's a griddle, like a flat top.
No, I don't have one, but I want...
Game changer, dude. And I will tell you, for breakfast, especially, I haven't done this a ton. Yeah, but you can cook, bacon and sausage and all that stuff. You know how it the grease, kind of permeates the house, like the smell of bacon. I love the smell of bacon, but I don't want it all day.
The best bacon's on the grill.
Yeah. And so on the griddle, so you cook your bacon and then you make your pancakes or whatever you're making, waffles, in the bacon grease. That's the best. But then I feel like you got to have butter, man. What say you, listeners? Let's hear it on air at kashanddash.com.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you guys, if you have never made bacon on the actual grill, that's the best.
How does that work? Doesn't it? But
nice thick bacon, you put on there and you just flip it and it cooks perfectly. It's not all greasy and it's got the perfect crisp. The taste is amazing. It's the best way to have bacon.
So I have one more thing. So I'm getting we're getting our deck redone, basically mostly rebuilt. We kept a few of the supporting things, and we have kind of one of those on the bottom side, like if you're underneath the deck, we have one of those metal, systems where it'll route the water into a gutter, so you're not getting rained on when you're under the deck.
Is that where the guy was sleeping when you found him?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Exactly.
Just making sure.
Yeah.
That story was a long time ago.
Oh yeah, that was a good one. But anyway, so I have we're getting our deck redone, and they moved. Obviously they had to move the grill that was upstairs. We have a raised ranch, walkout basement. It goes right out under the deck. On the deck, the grill that's where the Blackstone grill was. So we have all that up there, and you know how grills have a grease trap?
Yeah.
So they moved the grill down below under the deck and took the grease trap out and set it in like the mulch, right? And
why wouldn't you do that? Yeah.
Yeah. So the whole thing got rained on,
Chris,
and it got like there were bugs everywhere inside this thing. So it was disgusting. So it was like all in the mulch or whatever. Anyway, the point on that is like I made something on the grill the other night, and I don't even remember what it was, but burgers and brats. And it was like, I was like, oh man, where's the grease trap? Because I put all the stuff on the grill, and then I looked down, and there's like, the hole where I was like, where's the grease trap? Because all the stuff is falling in there, and like, bacon and all that. It was getting all of my concrete. So I was like panicking and had to find a towel. And then I was like, oh my God, there it is. And I was like, oh, gross, there's bugs. So it's this whole thing.
Yeah, don't let your dogs get those grease traps.
No, God,
that's a bad deal.
Yeah, or eat the grill brush.
Yeah, mine's done that 3 times now. I just switched to plastic brushes because somehow he always gets
good move.
Yeah, but the plastic brushes.
Or just get the SOS pads.
Yeah. So I'm gonna add to our recap here that we're now, after saying golf cart, we're gonna end up. We talked about all this other crap that we just talked about.
Yeah.
Well, guys, appreciate you guys. Appreciate listening. Please leave us a review like we asked, and thank you for supporting us after coming on 5 years this August.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And
time flies.
Maybe Denlis will come back and enjoy all this time with us.
Maybe. Let's see.
But with that, Owen Dashner, we see us out.
On behalf of Denlis Bertrand and Ted Kaasch, I'm Owen Dashner, and be listening to the Kash and Dash Show.
Unscripted. Sign off. Hey, Mom, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Hey, we got you on the Kash and Dash Show right now. There's Owen right there. We tell the story about how many pancakes were eaten and what happened in South Dakota on that trip.
The trip to South Dakota. So that was the horseback ride, correct?
Yep.
Up. Okay. Yeah, so we took the horseback ride up there, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And then the pancake man is out there, so he's making pancakes and throwing them out there, and you're catching them and having a good time. And then they announced the pancake eating competition. And I mean, you were a young guy. This other gentleman that entered the competition was a big man, and the two of you went at it, and I couldn't believe how many you put down. I 21, 27, it was somewhere in through there. I don't know where you were.
Everybody says 28, but I need you to verify where we're at.
All right, 27.
Okay, 27. Okay.
Well, this is actually timely though, because Joey Chestnut just won the hot dog eating competition sponsored by Nathan's, and where he's dunking the bun in water and then just pounding them like. And then, Ted busts out this gem where he allegedly ate, 28, now 27 pancakes as a 14-year-old, 15-year-old young man. So that is kudos to you. I mean, you did a lot better on that than raising your arm competition.
How old was that on that trip,
I'd say you were 13.
13.
13 years old.
I remember the ride down on the horse was rough on the way back.
It was really hard. I think we were literally, if I remember correctly, laying like over the side of it for a little bit, and then ended up getting in the saddle.
Yeah. And then because I did that, we won a free trip to do it again the next day, which we didn't take up.
Correct.
You didn't want to eat 27 pancakes the next day again?
Yeah, I was pretty excited to do the free trip, and Mom and Dad were like, no, we have other plans. Love you, Mom. Bye.
Love you. Bye, guys.